I'm just going to say this. Any media person that I see in person for the rest of my life who try to tell me LeBron James is good as Michael Jordan, I'm just going to slap the hell out of him right on the spot. Right on the damn spot. No question asked. The next person who walks up to me and say, LeBron James, who is amazing, as good as Michael Jordan or competes like Michael Jordan, I'm just going to slap the hell out of you right on the spot. And I'm going to take my chances with the judicial system.
The media bias has gotten so out of hand that fans are literally threatening violence over the GOAT debate. But while most analysts dance around the issue to keep their media credentials, Charles Barkley just went on national TV and dropped a nuclear bomb on LeBron's legacy. Chuck didn't just question King James, he completely ripped apart his leadership, exposed how his former teams collapsed the second he walks out the door, and nobody on the set even tried to defend him. Is Barkley the absolute last unfiltered voice left in sports media, or did he finally go too far? It all started when a shocking report leaked from The Athletic detailing exactly how LeBron wants his career to end.
I don't really, I have not even thought to the point of like a farewell tour or whatever the case may be, because I haven't had the conversation with myself and my family on when it's over. So that has not even, I think that will come after that.
No massive stadium ovations, no emotional tribute videos, just walking out the back door in total silence. But Charles Barkley wasn't buying the humble act for a single second. Chuck immediately called it a calculated move, arguing that LeBron is terrified of a farewell tour because at 41 years old, his body is actively breaking down from sciatica, and he can no longer hide his glaring lack of effort on defense. Think about it. A year-long tour means every single mistake is under a massive microscope while hungry. Younger stars completely take over your spotlight. To prove his point, Barkley brought up an unbelievable stat line comparing LeBron's longevity to Michael Jordan's ultimate peak, exposing a reality that left the entire Inside the NBA crew completely stunned.
LeBron, by the way, 3 threes away from passing Kyle Korver.
Ooh, Kyle Korver can shoot that thing.
Number 7 all time. And he's second in 30-point games now with 559. MJ's got 562.
See, now, Ernie,
What?
that's an amazing stat to talk about. Everybody, I don't get into a debate about greatness. So LeBron has played how many more seasons than Michael Jordan and he's still behind him? That's crazy. That's crazy. And I love LeBron, but for him to be that far behind MJ and I'm played probably 8 more seasons? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop.
Chuck's logic is simple. Kobe Bryant didn't care if he shot 35%, or if modern medicine was the only thing keeping his knees moving. He went out swinging, fired up 50 shots in his final game, and embraced the beautiful mess of it all. But LeBron, Barkley believes he is too obsessed with protecting his public perception to ever risk having his late career decline, become the final memory we hold on to. And the backlash only intensified when LeBron went on a podcast and claimed he doesn't care about statistics. Critics immediately pointed to a game where he stayed on the floor down by 22 points just to hunt a cheap triple-double. He spent 23 years chasing Jordan's ghost through sheer volume and longevity. But playing 8 more seasons than MJ completely changes the math. LeBron caught wind of these relentless attacks, completely lost his cool, and brought up Chuck's darkest personal secrets to completely destroy his credibility.
With a third team, does he deserve to be spoken about in the same breath as Michael Jordan?
Well, I've said this, if they win a championship, I might put him with Kobe Bryant. In my opinion, LeBron is a great, great player and a great, great man. I got him one slip behind Kobe Bryant. I do. Now, if he wins this year, I might put him on the same level with Kobe, but until he wins another championship, in my opinion, he has not passed Kobe Bryant.
This beef isn't just for television ratings, this is a bitter 15-year blood feud that started all the way back in 2010 when Barkley called the decision an absolute punk move. Michael Jordan agreed, stating he would never have begged his rivals to team up just to secure an easy ring. The breaking point happened when LeBron whined about needing more playmakers despite Cleveland carrying the highest payroll in NBA history. Chuck called him out for being soft, and LeBron fired back by bringing up Barkley's old legal troubles and Vegas gambling debts. But while LeBron made it deeply personal, Barkley stood his ground, insisting his critiques are strictly about what happens on the hardwood. With the modern NBA shifting towards strict financial rules to stop superstars from constantly forcing trades, Barkley believes LeBron's entire generation ruined the competitive balance of the sport, and he refuses to let anyone put him on the same level as Michael Jordan's flawless 6-0 finals record.
Charles, he's a hater. What makes what he says credible? Because he's on TV, I'm not going to let him disrespect my legacy like that. I'm not the one who threw somebody through a window. I never spit on a kid. I never had unpaid debt in Las Vegas. I never said I'm not a role model. I'm tired of biting my tongue. There's a new sheriff in town. And that brings us to this Thursday night inside Studio J here in Atlanta.
Well, this was the most anticipated night I've actually been here.
For me too, Kenny.
I was anticipating this all
I have
day.
not.
That's why I didn't call you. I didn't want to hear any preconceived. No, I think Chuck is laughing. But this is actually serious to me because I didn't want to hear any preconceived what you had to say. I want to hear it fresh, live, and direct.
Okay. So, number one, I have no problem with what LeBron said. I have no problem. Everything's not true, but most of that is true. I've did some stupid things in my life. That being said, I've been doing this job for 15, 16 years. I have never said anything personal about a guy, and I'm never going to, ever. All my criticism on any player or comments on any team.
The narrative that you have to bow down to LeBron's legacy or be labeled a hater has officially taken over the mainstream media. Barkley openly pointed out how analysts censor themselves because they are genuinely terrified of losing access or facing the wrath of LeBron's massive circle. But Chuck doesn't need the access, and he sure as hell isn't going to filter the truth. Look at the absolute disaster of the Russell Westbrook trade, a move heavily pushed by LeBron behind the scenes that completely gutted the Lakers' championship depth. And the moment it blew up, the blame was shifted everywhere else while the organization was left holding the bag. That is exactly why Barkley labels him a franchise killer, because the modern player, empowerment era has forced the NBA to implement brutal new financial rules just to stop superstars from abandoning ship when things get tough. Michael Jordan stayed and fought through the brutal physical torment of the bad boy Pistons. Kobe Bryant dragged regular season rosters through absolute hell out of pure loyalty to Los Angeles. But LeBron's era is defined by calculated optics, load management, and heavy volume stats. Barkley has spent over 15 years taking the heat, refusing to back down, and reminding the world that no amount of longevity statistics will ever match the flawless, dominant peak of Michael Jeffrey Jordan.